What's going on, crypto sports fans? Clay Albright here. I tell you what, man, what a beautiful weekend this is. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. At least those of you in the United States. Worldwide, happy weekend. I just watched a video of crypto. I know y'all know crypto. Told a story about when he was in high school in drama class. They were having a play, and you know, he expressed his concern towards the end before the first show about how, you know, things aren't going right and the costumes aren't ready and this and that and this and that. He said, but then when the, you know, and when the show actually went on, it was awesome and it was magical and everything just kind of comes together, you know. And anyway, great story, crypto, great story. I have a similar story. I was not in drama. I did, however, you know, play in a musical. And my senior year, the teacher for drama recruited a few of us from the football team, and then had us recruit our friends. It was a brilliant move, and we did. And you know, she was a great teacher and it was fun to be around, and we had the best time in that daggum show. And typically those high school shows, you know, they sell a few tickets, you might fill some seats, half the auditorium, whatever. I am happy to say that that particular showing, we sold out the auditorium every single time. It was incredible. And I promise you, it's not because we were good. It's because we had the guts to get up there and sing in front of everyone, knowing that we weren't good, you know? And I wanted to share that story with you. So that was my story, and it was really cool, and it's one of the best experiences I've ever had. I still sing those songs still today. I teach my kids. I got the horse right here. Guys and Dolls was the name of the show. Great experience. And I would liken that to Block.1. They are putting on a show. It will magically come together in the end. Okay, this is software. No one's gonna, you know, get hurt because of this. You know, we've all been warned that EOS is an experiment, and so be it. But I would say that the show must go on. So we will pursue until we succeed. I recently set up an 800 number just to record messages from you guys. Anything you want to say. It's an open line. Now granted, I'm not going to censor the line, but I'm also not going to put it out if you got a filthy mouth, so just be cool. But I'd love to hear opinions from people. Call the moon. The crypto community in itself is small in comparison to the world, right? Tiny. It's growing, but it's still very, very small. Inside of the crypto world, you have EOS, which is a microcosm of that crypto world. So, you know, it breaks it down even further. I have no idea how many people are really involved in this. I know I've got a few, like 1,400 subscribers, so I would assume that all of you guys are, you know, huge EOS fans, and that's the community I'm talking to. And so when I imagine these videos, I imagine myself speaking to, you know, people in my hometown, trying to get my hometown rallied about this project that's coming out. That's how I visualize it. I'm talking to a few people who have very passionate feelings about how this technology could change the world. And I don't have all the answers, I swear to you on that. So I need feedback from you guys. I'll throw this question out there. Who's got a good idea for an app? You're not a developer, you don't really want to, you know, change your whole career, but you would love to see a certain app maybe come out on EOS. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear about. Pick up your phone and call this number. Call the moon. You're not going to speak to a human. We're not going to answer the phone. We want you to record your comments. And I'm the only one that gets it. It comes to my email address. So you're talking to me technically, but you're talking to the audience that I want to put this out in front of. And it's the EOS community. That's it. The EOS community, you know, and we'll grow it. We'll see how this works. You know, let's put some apps together. When all this goes through, it's not just the block producers that are going to be pumping dollars back into development through the technology of upgrading the equipment, through the software development of creating apps for the ecosystem. No. It's the 4% that the EOS system has allocated for worker proposals. I don't even know if I can run those numbers this quick. That's a lot of money because it's dependent on the price of the coin at the time. That still doesn't include the fact that Dan's already set up relationships to go out and find developers to use the $1 billion that he collected from the ICO. Woo! A lot of focus being placed on this right now. A lot of focus. And that's good, man. That's good. Because when it comes down to it, Dan Larimer and the Block 1 development team are all-stars. They have done nothing but earn my respect from day one, or I would not be doing this. But this is an opportunity, you know, for all of us to benefit from a new ecosystem on the internet. One that does not censor. And I am tired of hearing about censoring. It's BS, people. We got a voice. We don't need other people telling us how to use it. It marks the independence of the internet, does it not? Should EOS's birthday be the day Block 1 released the software? Or should it be the day that we all collectively launch the software and become a blockchain? Think about it. Should we allow vote buying in EOS? If you want it to become centralized, yes. If you want it to stay decentralized and free of tyranny, no. My position is no. My goal with this position is simply to be involved and be able to effectively communicate the goings-on of EOS. I mean, have you seen these videos where these guys, they're doing like live chats, and we're live on YouTube, hang on a second, we're live on Twitter, we're live on, you know, we're live on this, we're live on, come on, it's a freaking job right now, and that needs to be simplified, big time. And all the platforms could be different, very different. Some are articles, some could be videos, some could be, you know, like the Twitter feeds where you're just putting out like comments and stuff. But as an author of that content, it would be great for those guys if EOS could put together something that made that simple. No matter what happens during launch process, the show must go on. The show must go on. So good luck, Godspeed, and let's impress the world with this new technology. To the entire community of EOS, can do, can do. Launch isn't the spectacle event. It's what we do with it. That's the spectacle event. Doggy. But I understand the importance to the big YouTubers of a censorship-free platform. And, you know, their livelihoods are staked on that. So let's make sure that those people out there that are willing to stand up with a voice can be heard forever. And that's how we're going to change things. Pretty exciting days to come. I got a little jingle that's been in my head for weeks now. And I'll spare you me singing it. It's probably more effective if I do it this way.
And listen to a story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbillies.